Hey, everyone. My name is Nicole Haney, and some of you know me, and most of you don't. And I just want to create a YouTube channel, so I'm going to do it. I wanted to talk to some of you about what I struggle with, and in hopes that maybe I can help somebody. For years, I've had a YouTube channel and all these things that I've never put one thing on because I struggle with what people think or how I'll look or how I'll sound or if someone might say something mean. And it's paralyzed me. It's kept me for many years. Like right now, I don't know the first thing about making a video. I don't have the right backdrop. Like, this is craziness. I already know. Like, I almost didn't because I'm like just kind of scraggly. I just recorded a song that I hadn't practiced or sang since I was like 14 years old. Couldn't even remember how it went. Messed up on some of it. Didn't know for sure how to play it. But I struggle with perfectionism. And I struggle with the thought that I can't do anything unless it's absolutely perfect. Like, if I can't put on the most awesome party, and be the most amazing host with the best decorations and the most gourmet food that just makes you drop dead on the floor, it's so amazing, then I'm likely not to do it. If I can't put out a song that is recording quality, I'm likely not to sing it. I'm afraid to put out, a video like this because I'm afraid, I'll look silly, or maybe I haven't lost those 25 pounds I want to lose. But perfectionism, is that a word? I think it is. Perfectionism will paralyze you. It'll stop you in your tracks. It'll keep you from your destiny. I have the most beautiful family. I've got 4 beautiful children. I have a wonderful husband. We pastor an amazing church, First Faith Church in Overland Park, Kansas. We are a part of an amazing community, and yet I have so many good things going for me, yet I find myself so often just standing there paralyzed. Why? Because I feel like I don't have the resources to do something, or the proper amount of help, or the proper amount of time, or maybe I don't have a degree in something, or I don't know every single in and out of something I want to do. I'm a real big like I'm always researching stuff. I'm a real big researcher. I'll want to do something and I'll just start reading stuff about it, and I'll be Pinteresting, and I like have all these boards and all this stuff, and I don't do it because then I don't feel like I know. I never feel like I know enough or have enough knowledge. And that's something that if you have a problem with it, you've got to find a way to work on it. You've got to find a way to quiet your mind, because really the thing behind perfectionism is that we're overthinkers. We overthink everything, and that's a detriment to us. That's a detriment to our relationships. It's a detriment to the things that we can accomplish. And so as ruddy and rudimentary as my recording is right now, it's not perfect. But I hope that someone will just watch this and kind of chuckle to themselves a little bit. But I hope that you'll go after this and you will just think, what, I can do things, and everything doesn't have to be perfect. What I have to do is live my life. And the fact is, everything in life is not a magazine, and everything in life is not a gourmet meal, and everything in life is not an Instagram reel. But everything that you have a desire to do in life is worth trying. So I just want to encourage you today, don't let perfectionism stop you. Don't let overthinking stop you. Just get out there and do it. Don't worry about what someone else might say. I want to say this one. I sing a song. I worry that someone's going to be like, oh my word, she had a problem with her tonal quality was not right. Or did you hear how sloppy she was playing the piano? But you cannot go on that. You can't be afraid that you're going to look down the comments and someone calls you a bad name and says that you sing terrible. And you can't worry if you write a song that it's going to sound stupid. And you can't worry. You can't worry about that. You can't worry that if you go and talk to someone who you feel on your heart to help, that they're going to tell you to get out of their face and leave you alone. You have to just say, what, they might tell me get out of their face and leave me alone. But I might go try to help somebody, and they might get tears in their eyes and say, I just prayed a prayer that if God was real, he would send someone to show me the love of God. You might go ahead and write that song and go ahead and sing it and put it out on YouTube or Facebook. And some may scoff and say they're just doing it to show everyone they sing good or whatever, or they're trying to promote themselves. But you know your heart, and God knows your heart. But you might not put it out because all those things, because it's not perfect sounding. Oh, and you might ruin your whole musical career. And you might never put it out. But you might put the song out, and it might keep someone who opens that up in the middle of the night and listens to it. It might keep them from committing suicide. You never know. You might have a dream in your heart to start a ministry or something that helps others, and you don't feel like you have the resources. But one time I heard a man, we had a really big church yard, and he would mow that yard with a push mower. And he would not stop for a break. He would just mow it. And I asked him, I said, how do you keep on mowing and just do that? And he said, I just put one foot in front of the other. And that stuck with me my whole life. Now, why I haven't followed that advice, I don't know. There was a time I did, but somewhere along the way, I got scared. And I just want to encourage you. You need to put one foot in front of the other. Someone out there has a dream in their heart. Someone out there, God has a plan. Then he's put it in your heart, and you're afraid to take a step. You're afraid because you're afraid of what others might say about you. You're afraid you might fail. You're afraid. If you step off and you fail, what if you fail? But what if you step off, and what if you don't fail? So take one step at a time, one foot in front of another. Have confidence, and don't worry about being perfect. Just worry about living life. Worry about helping others. Worry about living out the purpose God called you for. Worry about being a light to someone, shining it bright. Just worry about that. One foot in front of another. Stop imperfectionism, right? Just stop worrying about it. Stop perfectionism, not imperfectionism. Stop perfectionism, because you don't need to be perfect. You just need to try. You just need to do your best. One foot in front of the other.